Well, on the economy, today we learned the U.S. trade deficit narrowed in February, and imports to China fell sharply as more American companies are finding a market for making high-end goods on their own turf, their home turf, here in the U.S. Let's check in with Jeff Flock. He joins us from Bedford Park, Illinois, with more on this story. Jeff?
Lori, an extraordinary story here. You are looking at something you don't typically see. This typically happens in China. This is the making of handbags. That really, even Louis Vuitton and other high-end handbags now typically made in China because it's cheaper. Well, what about right here? What's this young lady doing? She's making a bag for a company called Laudi Vendi. And if you spell that backwards, you get the word individual. Take a look at what these look like. I'm sure, Lori, you will be pleased to see these. Why are you making them in Chicago? Isn't it cheaper to make it in China?
We get exceptional quality in Chicago, and the hands-on of knowing that every one of our bags is inspected by us before it goes to the customer.
Laura Kofoid, one of the two entrepreneurs, Grace Sao Wu, another. At some point, wouldn't it be just cheaper? Wouldn't it just make better sense to go to China? Louis Vuitton goes to China.
Well, we're actually really happy to bring back the lost art and a manufacturing industry to the United States, but we've actually found that the total cost of the supply chain is less expensive here in the U.S.
And here's the rest of the story. It is being made at a factory here on the, what would you call this, southwest side of Chicago, Ed?
Over by Midway Airport. Yep.
Over by Midway Airport. They typically, Ed invented cases for walkie-talkies, and you make other kind of cases for other sorts of stuff. Test equipment there.
Test equipment, car alarms. We make ATA cases. We make guitar cases.
Industrial stuff, but now you're making handbags. Have you ever made handbags before?
Not since LV started. They were the first ones that came here and said, would you be willing to give it a shot? And by golly, we gave it a shot.
And I was going to say, we look at these crafts people, and this one here, and hey, guys, come on over. This handbag that I see right here, and you can customize these right yourself. You can say, I want one in this color.
We have 9 different styles that you can customize with 40 leathers, 9 lining, gold or silver hardware, and we even fit the strap to you, so you have a perfect fit for your body.
Is there a made in America element to this real quick before we get away? Do people like having a bag that they know is made here?
Women say all the time, when we tell them they're made in Chicago, they say that's the icing on the cake.
Excellent. Lovely outfit, by the way. That's a nice color. Lori, maybe take that under advisement. Not that you don't always look lovely anyway.
Oh, stunning, stunning stuff. Business model. Could this be replicated for other manufacturers to start doing more business here in the U.S. quickly, Jeff? How hard would it be?
I think it's possible when you can make walkie-talkie cases and you adapt your skills to make something that's needed. I'll leave you with a picture of that beautiful handbag being made. A wonderful business model. People like to buy stuff made in the USA.
Indeed. Jeff Flock, great stuff. Thanks.
All right, thanks, Jeff.